Today I want to redo a video I did a while ago about throne chairs. Back then I didn't know much about them, but now I know a lot more about them and how to market them and stuff. But to answer your main question for you coming to this video is how much can I rent these for? I rent them for $125, but my market doesn't have a huge demand for them. Other markets like larger metropolitan areas, you can get $350 to $450 a piece for one of these throne chairs. Okay, so throne chairs. They're big, so you're gonna need something to transport them. You're not gonna be able to transport them in a sedan. I am 6 foot tall, and I am just a tiny little bit taller than this. I can transport this in my pickup truck. I can transport this laying down in a van, and obviously I can transport it in a box truck. So that's the first thing you need to consider. Can you transport it?
The next thing you need to consider
is your market. I am in a more rural area. The market for them is not as big as I thought they'd be. They do go out, but if you are in a more metropolitan area, they're gonna go out for more, $350 to $450. I was talking to a couple. They have a company called Posh Pomp Rentals, and they get these out all the time. And several other people I was talking to that are in larger metro areas just get them out way more than me for way more money. Now, I bought this from a company that no longer exists because they had bad customer service and didn't do a lot of their orders. They would take your money and not deliver it. But I was lucky. I just happened on their website one day, and it was buy one, get one free. This was $1,200, and I got the other one for free. So basically $600 a piece. So it was a good time to go on that webpage, so I just bought them. They come in lots of colors. I got white and gold because I just thought that was going to be the most common color wanted for a wedding. I mostly do weddings, and everyone else's website that I've seen does have white and gold, but you can get black and gold, red and gold, black and white, white on white, a whole bunch of different colors. You can also get them in different variations. Like this one's a single one. You can get a double one. Now, I thought that these were gonna go out for a lot of sweetheart tables for the bride and groom to sit in at a wedding, just two of them. And I was wrong. I think I only have done that once in 3 years. What they go out for way more is as a single rental for like a baby shower, a quinceañera, a sweet 16, a bridal shower, things like that, where it's just like one person sitting in it and they're the center of attention. That's how they go out all the time, mostly. Like I said, I only got one rental where they went out as a double for the head table, bride and groom. Other companies that I've talked to, they have the double seated one for that. Apparently that goes out way more for a bride and groom chair because then they're both in the chair together. It's cuter or whatever. So if your market is that where you do think it's going to go out for bride and grooms, I would suggest getting a double one for that and a single one for all those other parties where it's just one person who's the center of attention. Now, right now during this whole pandemic thing, this is actually a quite popular item. People did have their weddings booked at, places that had to cancel on them because those places have certain rules on how many people they can have. So we're doing a lot of backyard parties as a backup. They can't have as many people, but they still want it to be fancy. So I do have 2 rentals coming up where both chairs are going out for the bride and groom because they just want to make the wedding in their backyard a little fancier. So in a larger metro area, I'm going to imagine that if you have this, people's backup weddings, this would be a good option. They call you and say, we can't have our wedding at so-and-so. We're doing it in our backyard, but we don't want it to feel like a barbecue. Then you can upsell them and give them 2 of these chairs. And hopefully you can get $350 a piece for them. I can't. Also, if you're a rental company like me, contact every single wedding and event planner that you know of because they, a lot of times, only work out of a small room and maybe have like a storage unit for an office. I mean, yeah, some of them have big warehouses. But around me, they all kind of just rent a commercial space. You go in, talk to them about your event, and they have a small storage thing. So they don't have room for these. They're a big client of mine, is the event planner. Again, for single chairs. I wish I could get them both out as wedding chairs, but maybe as time goes on, I'll luck out and more people will get these. Also, I have sent these out for Santa Claus. I got the white and gold because of weddings. And that's what people get, because that's all I get for Santa Claus. That's all I have. I imagine if you had a red and gold one, it would probably go better. But I'm also going to market this during Easter. And the white and gold kind of works well for Easter. You know, for the Easter bunny to sit on, kids go take a picture. You could get a bunch of rentals in a weekend for Santa Claus. You know, there's a brunch here, a lunch in here, maybe a dinner here, and that could be Saturday and Sunday. You could get a few rentals on a Saturday and Sunday out of one chair for Santa Claus. So when Christmas time comes along, beginning of December or end of November, post a bunch of pictures on Facebook saying this is available for Santa. Same thing when Easter comes around. Also, if you have a double chair, you can get this out to maybe a restaurant or something, so they can have a picture opportunity for people going out on their Valentine's Day dates. If it's a double chair, they can both get on there, and then they can take a selfie or something, or someone can take a picture of them. So there's a bunch of ways to market this. As single individual, person's center of attention, bridal shower, baby shower kind of thing. For holidays, Easter, Christmas, and Valentine's Day, and also what I thought it was going to be was for a head table at a wedding. I am going to link in Amazon. You can buy it on Amazon, like if you need it really fast, because you know the ones on Amazon will come 2 days usually. If you need it really fast, the link is here, but it's a whole lot more money on Amazon. So I would suggest trying to find somewhere else to buy one. But if you need it immediately, check the link in the description. But again, try not to do that. Try to buy it cheaper elsewhere, because Amazon, they're charging like $1,700 per chair. So try not to do that unless you absolutely need to. If you got any questions about the throne chairs, just put a link in the description, or blah, blah, blah. No, if you got any questions about the throne chairs, just leave a comment and I'll try to answer them. And I think this is a very good thing to start off in, especially if you're in a larger metro area. It's not so good to start off in if you're like me, rural country. But if you're in a larger metro area, if you can get 2 of these out a weekend at $350 a pop, that's $700. That almost pays for one chair. You know, and if you have a van or something, like if you only had a few of these, you could do well, and just market it on Facebook and Craigslist and other places that are free. If you got 2 chairs, just take a bunch of pictures, make a Facebook page, and tell everyone you have them. You'll make a killing. They're really easy, as long as you have somewhere to store them, like a garage or shed, and a large enough vehicle to transport them. Thanks for watching.